Hello, it is your girl, the Philly John. So, I just wanted to ramble about my experience with Wegovy, which is a weight loss drug, and it can be used also for diabetes, but recently it's been marketed for weight loss. Now, a little bit about my backstory is I was diagnosed with an eating disorder, which was binge eating disorder, and it really ramped up when I was in undergraduate. So I gained probably around, I would say, between 60 and 70 pounds my first semester of undergrad related to my binge eating disorder, but I really had no idea that that was what was going on. I just know that I was lonely, I was sad. This was the one thing that made me feel full, and I just really went overboard. After that experience with college, I had 3 children, living life, working. So losing weight was always something that was a thing that I wanted to do, but life was always happening. So I never really took the space to really take care of myself, to even dig deeper to see, like, why is this happening? What can I do to stop it from happening? How can I pause it? How can I reverse things? Because I'm somebody who was very active in high school, always playing sports, always very active, and then going to college and not doing any of that on top of my binge eating disorder when it was the absolute worst. And my body changed a lot. And I came home to like see my family. I'm already like down and depressed. But the one thing that was super noticeable was my change, my physical change. And there wasn't a lot of words around like, what is going on with you? Are you okay? But I just think that because I was so physically different, that was the thing that people kind of focus on. Either way, I heard about Wegovy. I had been in treatment through therapy first, trying different medications to help to control my binge eating disorder. So that really helped. And then the Wegovy on top of it really put me into gear to get me to change a lot of things that I've been wanting to change for years. So I started Wegovy back in January of 2022. So this year, it is currently March 14th. So to date, I've lost just a bit over 25 pounds. Now, with the medication, what it does is it slows down your digestion, and it, for me, allowed a space when I was hungry to kind of think about the choices I was making. And it just helped me to make healthier choices along with not feeling so hungry all the time. So it really gave me a space to fix the things that I've been wanting to work on. A lot of people have different results on Wegovy, but along with the medication and just my thought process around eating and not being able to consume as much as I have been previously, I also really got into gear with working out. So I really love to lift weights, but I use this method called Tiny Habits. Forgive me, I don't have the author's name at my disposal at the moment. But using Tiny Habits, I would start off doing 1 squat a day. And I know that's not really anything that's going to create a big change, but it really reconnected my synapses in my brain to say, okay, we work out every day. So the concept of tiny habits, to do one tiny habit every day to get you ultimately to the goal where you want to get to, which my goal was to work out extensively every day to some degree as far as the timing, but to really get a good workout in daily. Currently, I probably go to the gym between 4 and 5 days a week. I am back to lifting weights, which I absolutely love to do. I do cardio as well, but my focus at this point is lifting. So I really like doing that. And I really thank Wegovy for that opportunity to kind of rewire my brain in that way. So I'm currently on the 1.0 dose. They go month by month, is 4 weeks at a time with different doses. I believe up until the dose of 2.7 milligrams. So you start at 0.25, then zero point 0.5, then 1, and going up from there. So I'm currently on my 1.0 dose. But really, I was looking at a lot of YouTube videos about people's experience with it. And I think you get varying experiences with it. But the biggest, I guess, difference I see is people who have the best success are coupling this newfound relationship with food with diet or with exercise. So it's a combination of a total life change. There are others who are taking the medication, wanting it to work like a miracle, like, you know, take my appetite and, make me lose weight. Let me drop all of this weight, but it really doesn't work that way. And then eventually you're going to be off of the medication. So you need to create a space where you're developing those habits. So once you're not taking the medication anymore, your results actually stick. So I hadn't had any symptoms with taking the medication up until the change in the last dose of the 1.0, from the 0.5 to the 1.0. I developed what I call sulfur burps. I think that is the real name for it. But it's just these really horrible tasting burps. I didn't really get any constipation. I was able to drink water quite well without any incident. Also, I experienced a lot of nauseousness. So I was throwing down ginger chews and ginger supplements to help with that nauseousness. And it lasted for a couple of days with the new change in dosage. And then I'm not really having those symptoms anymore. But I was told that with a change and increase in the dosage, this is when you will experience some of the changes. So I'll be on the lookout for that again. With the injection, at this point, if you research Wegovy a lot, there are people who go through how to inject it. I'll show you one of my syringes, plungers. Sorry, I'm gonna drop a bunch of stuff. So it looks like this. Here, 1.0 is where I am now. You literally just pull the cap off. The little needle is inside the plunger and you push it into a fatty area of your skin. So I usually do my belly and you hold it in. I count for 15, but you literally hear it click when the medicine is completely injected. But I still just count to 15 and make sure that it's all in. And then once it is completed, I'll show you what it looks like. So it goes from that clear window like this. This is the medication here. And then it changes to a yellow window showing that all of the medication is emptied out of the plunger. So you inject that. I actually changed my day to early on Saturday. It used to be like Sunday, but after that issue with the symptoms, I figured if I do it on a Saturday, I'll at least have Sunday to kind of get whatever symptoms I'm gonna have out of the way. Because that Monday was really rough for me. So yeah, I'm trying to include anything else with the Wegovy. It is very expensive, but they do have a website. I think it's We Go Together, but if you type in wegovy.com, they have, if you sign up for like online counseling, which you just kind of get text messages and you respond back, then they will send you a card through your email where you can get a discount. The discount is different for different people, and I don't know like how they get to whatever the discount is going to be. And with insurance, it could be a different price as well. So I would say if weight loss is something that you want to happen and you've tried a lot of things, we could talk about all of the the diets and all of that